2 hours, 16 minutes, 1,600 calories burned. 48 minutes in zone 4. Figure 8 clean to external rotation shoulder press to windmill. So pressing or clean and pressing with a 30-pound kettlebell. And anchoring. Hello all, back in the gym. So if you guys have been following along, and I say that phrase often, I need to figure out other ways to say that, but in case, doesn't matter. Today is another Stairmaster cardio day. So usually when I do these Stairmaster cardio sessions, I do intervals of 2 minutes on the Stairmaster, followed by a kettlebell complex. Today I'm making a slight difference, where instead of 2 minutes, I'm spending 3 minutes on the Stairmaster and then using a heavy kettlebell to do my kettlebell move. And by heavy kettlebell, I mean the 28 kilograms, 62-pound kettlebell, which is the heaviest weight this gym has as far as kettlebells are concerned. And one of the reasons for picking the 3-minute interval is that while on the Stairmaster, the resistance training aspect of the muscles gets to rest a little bit longer than 2 minutes. Plus, it I don't know, sometimes getting off the Stairmaster every 2 minutes becomes a little too frequent. So now, while using the heavy kettlebell, it gives me a slightly longer time away from the kettlebell by going for 3 minutes, which gives my muscles a little bit more time to recover, but keeps my heart rate up. And this allows me to do more difficult kettlebell moves and more reps of them every set, though the total number of sets might be a little lower. But so I've been on the Stairmaster for 26 minutes and 20 seconds at this point, and I'm going for 99 minutes on the Stairmaster. And so that split up into 3-minute intervals becomes 33 sets. And so I'm doing 11 sets of one complex, and then I'm going to switch complexes, do another 11 sets, and then switch complexes and do another 11 sets. So at the 27-minute mark, it'll be end of the 9th set of the Stairmaster portion of things. And then for the complex, doing a tactical clean to push press for 3 on each side. If I would have opted to do this every 2 sets, I think by the end of it, it would have been 1 set too many of handling the heavy kettlebell. But now that I'm giving myself 3-minute intervals on the Stairmaster, my muscular system has some more time to recover between sets, although there is consistent activity. So for the first 2 sets, I did the Stairmaster on level 1 up until minute 27, which was the previous set. I was on level 2, and now I decided to go on to level 3, and I don't know how much or how long I'll stay on level 3, but I am making an effort to consciously, or making a conscious effort to gradually go up in levels on the Stairmaster, and uh, but like not too rapidly. Like I might stay at level 3 for about 10 to 12 sets, then maybe a level 4 for another 10 or so. So let's see how it goes. Playing it by ear and just seeing how I feel, and depending on the exhaustion level and all that good stuff. And right now, the kettlebell complex that I'm doing doesn't feel too strenuous, but as the workout goes on, handling the 28 kilogram, 62 pound kettlebell should get progressively harder. And also, since I'm only or doing like quite a fewer sets compared to if I would have been getting off every 2 minutes, I am so like the tactical clean to shoulder press is kind of difficult, but not super difficult. And so I might try to increase the difficulty of the complexes from the next one onwards. But yeah, we'll get to that when the time comes. So that was the 30-minute mark, and back to the shoulder press. So yeah, one more set of this complex and on to something else. But yeah, let's record it then. So I'm on the 57-minute mark. What's up, man?
Sorry for interrupting you, man.
No, you're good, you're good. So for at the 57-minute mark right now, so I have 3 more sets remaining on this complex. So as usual, doing 3 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm still on 3 speed, but the complex that I'm doing is a little bit more difficult than the first one, and like over time it is becoming quite a bit harder to handle the 62-pound kettlebell. When doing the Stairmaster, honestly, I don't think it's necessary to go that high in speed. Instead, it's a lot better to do the Stairmaster at a speed where you can have good form, like where it doesn't feel like you're trying to keep up with the machine, and rather your stride can be a lot more natural. I notice a lot of people when they're on the Stairmaster, they try to push the speed a little too much. So that's like level 8, level 9. And the whole time that they're doing it, they're leaning forward with their butt sticking out and just kind of resting their whole upper body against the machine while their leg just kind of moves. I think that first off makes the Stairmaster a lot less effective, in the sense if you are not holding the side, then it becomes a lot harder on your legs, and your core has to stay a lot more active too. There's also a sense of balance that your body has to keep, that goes away when you're resting against the side of the Stairmaster. You can also get really good mind muscle connection with your quads when you don't, and just legs in general, when you don't hold the side. And so when you're holding and supporting your weight on the Stairmaster, you're kind of giving up a lot of that. And also, wait, it's going to be the 60-minute mark, so I'm just going to do the complex. So hold that thought. There's one more thing about this time. So for the complex, I'm doing a figure 8 clean to external rotation shoulder press to windmill. And doing that twice on each side. This complex involves a lot more muscle groups and is a lot more strenuous than the previous one. But yeah, what I was saying was, when you kind of lean, like, it puts your body in a bad position, and you're staying in a bad position for a really long time, which kind of sets your body up for imbalances. So yeah, that's why I don't think you should lean. Anyway, 2 more sets of this, then on to the next. So on the 93-minute mark on the Stairmaster, decided to record the last 2 sets of the third complex. So the way I've been splitting up my speed is, so like I mentioned earlier, for the first 6 minutes it was at level 1, but since then I've been kind of going up at every upper level every 10 sets or so. So for the past 9 sets, I've been at level 4. And it's not much, but given the total duration plus the kettlebell movements interspaced in between, it becomes quite taxing after a while. My heart rate right now is at 165, and it's kind of been in this range for about 40 minutes now, at least according to my watch. So definitely in a pretty high heart rate zone for an extended period of time. And I don't know if the exhaustion comes through that clearly on camera, but my clothes are drenched and I'm feeling quite exhausted. One of the cues that I'm paying attention to while doing the Stairmaster is to kind of tuck in my stomach and lift at the hip, really focusing on lifting my legs with the hip flexor and lower ab. Like every rep is almost like I'm trying to visualize a lying knee raise, which targets the hip flexor and abs. So I'm not just kind of stumbling through the Stairmaster. I'm very consciously paying attention to all the muscles at play in order to make the movement possible. And yeah, it's always trying to stay focused. For the kettlebell movement, doing anchored, clean to press for 6 on each side. So pressing or clean and pressing with a 30-pound kettlebell. And anchoring with the 28 kilogram, 62-pound kettlebell. And this complex gets pretty exhausting as time goes on as well. Lots of muscle groups at play. A lot of core, a lot of shoulders. Anyway, last set. So current stats, I've been doing this on the Stairmaster, I've been on it for 96 minutes. I'm going on 99 right now. But if I include the time that I've taken for the kettlebell complexes, I'm at 2 hours and 12 minutes, which is 132 minutes. And in those 132 minutes, I've burned 1,608 calories. So quite the calorie burning workout. After a workout like this, there's a sort of feeling of accomplishment that I feel after, because this is quite the challenge, and not many people would put themselves through something like this intentionally. And that too on a regular basis. Like, people might do it every once in a while, but it feels like I do stuff like this way more often than most gym goers. And so that I find a sense of pride in that. Plus, internally, I know it was difficult on my body, and that there were many moments during the workout at which I kind of wanted to slow down or take a longer break or whatever, but chose against it and just kept going and banged all the sets back to back. And when I do something that my body perceives as difficult successfully, there is a sense of accomplishment and pride that you feel after, which presents itself as self-confidence in day-to-day life. All right. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, boom. And for the kettlebell complex, to finish off. So yeah, this is the end of the workout. I'll show some stats. So 2 hours, 16 minutes, 1,600 calories burned. 48 minutes in zone 4. But yeah, uh, that's all for today's video. Going to sit in the sauna for 15 to 20 minutes and then head out. See you all in the next one.